Hi, it's Phil Bedford here from the Rebel Networker, and today I'm here with Jairek Robbins, which is an absolute pleasure. Welcome to Dubai.
Thank you, sir.
And Jarek's just another of the guests that's been brought in by Right Selection. In fact, this gentleman's got so much to share. We just had to actually stop talking before we came online so as we can actually get him back out to meet some of the people that have met him. I mean, I've just come from a 4-hour seminar with you, and I could see how much more there was for you to share. So I'm just going to get you to share a couple of minutes with the audience here.
Absolutely.
Now, Jairek, you actually have a book coming out, Live It, I believe.
It's called Live It, Achieve Success by Living with Purpose.
Okay, and that'll be coming out soon, or it's online already?
It's online already if you want to check it out on Amazon, on all the different world sites, so it's up and ready to go for pre-sales, and it will be out September 30th.
Okay, so if there's anything that you find interest with and you want to learn more, please go and check that out. Now, Jairek, you were talking about one thing that really struck home with me, and that was the why. Can you tell us a little bit more about the why and why it's so powerful for people?
Absolutely. I've learned that I've grown up hearing a phrase that people will do far more for others they care about than they ever will for themselves. And it was a story that exists in the thread of my family tree, where my father had a situation go on in his life that he grew up financially fairly poor, didn't have a whole lot. And at one point he found out I was on the way and he wasn't ready for it. And in that year, his why unfolded before his eyes of making sure his son never had to go through the same financial hardships he went through growing up, because he saw how much pain and angst it caused in the family, that literally that year it catapulted him and caused him to find an inner fire and drive that never existed before. What's fascinating is you look all throughout my family, my grandma, my father, many different people found reasons like that, and the moment they did, it opened up a part of them that was never there before. I had my own experience of that, where I was living in a village in Uganda, and literally at one point I was told I had 5 days left to live. And I had caught malaria, I was in the hospital, I was being stubborn and wasn't taking the medicine, I was waiting for my body to heal itself, and being told I had 5 days left to live woke up that moment where I had to do some soul searching and ask the question, if I literally only had 5 days left to live, how would I want to live my life, and why is that important to me? And it caused an immediate shift in values that you hear many times from people who face death in any way, shape, or form, whether it's an accident or a surgery or something goes on. And in that moment, not only redefining what was absolutely most important to me, but having to ask the question why. And when I thought about it, not only seeing that, family, having someone, children, having someone to be married to, having that community, having people to share life with, the beauty and magnificence of life altogether, all those pieces are what stood out most, but understanding the why underneath it and really feeling that fuel start to build from within. And my belief on the why is once you define it, that part alone won't keep it absolutely fueled the whole time. Once you define the why, the secondary piece is how do you stack it every day and add just a little more fuel to the fire to keep that fire lit and abundant from within. And the more you can do that by finding a simple way to stack it and build it every day, the more alive and fiery and abundant it'll be.
Brilliant, some great tips there. Like I said, if you want to know more, please check out the link there on Amazon, and we'll post it underneath so it's easy for you to find. Jairek, absolute pleasure, and I think we'll be seeing you again soon.
Absolutely, thank you so much.
Rebel Networker.